So now what we have done is we have started with ring, okay, and what we are studying, what is a ring, okay, and now we are studying the axioms of a ring, okay. It has two operations, this addition and multiplication. These two are binary operation, and the first axioms we are studying is with respect to addition. So with respect to addition, this R is an abelian group. So as we have already discussed that with respect to addition, this A1, A2, A3, these three axioms constitute of a group, okay. So these three axioms make R a group with respect to addition, and if we have commutativity, then this R with respect to addition is an abelian group. It is an abelian group. So now the next one is with respect to multiplication. Multiplication. Now with respect to multiplication, this R dot, this, now we do not say that it is a group, okay. It satisfies the following axiom, okay. So it satisfies associativity. With respect to multiplication, we have associativity. So for all A, B, C in R, now we have here multiplication. We don't have here addition. So associativity says that A dot bracket B dot C is equal to A dot B bracket C. Okay. Now we have, with respect to multiplication, we have this axiom, and then we have two distribution laws. These are called left distribution and right distribution laws. These are for all A, B, C in R, okay. The two laws are A into B plus C is equals to A dot B plus A dot C, and the second one is A plus, okay, A plus B dot C is equal to A dot B plus B dot C. All right. So these are A dot, it is A dot C plus B dot C. This is A dot B plus A dot C. These two. So all these axioms, along with addition, it is a abelian group. With respect to multiplication, we have associativity and these two distribution laws. So these all together make R a ring, okay, make R a ring. So here we called R is a ring. Now we study some special types of ring. Special types of rings. Now what are special types of ring? Now this is your M1, say this axiom is your M1. Now along with all these axioms, if we have an extra axiom, say commutativity, okay, with respect to addition, that is A dot B is equals to B dot A for all AB belongs to R, then we say that R plus dot is a commutative ring, So this is one type of ring, which is commutative ring. Next is if the axiom M2, that means if the existence of identity element. Which identity element? Multiplicative. if the existence of multiplicative identity is there, then that means there exists one belong to R such that A dot 1 is equals to 1 dot A is equals to A for all A belongs to R, then R plus dot is a ring with unity. It is called a ring with unity. So first type of ring is commutative ring, second type of ring is ring with unity. Now next is if existence of inverse. Okay, that means for existence of inverse we must have existence of identity element first of all. Okay, if there won't be any identity element, we cannot talk about the inverse. So what do you mean by existence of inverse? Means that for each A belonging to R, there exists A inverse belonging to R such that A into A inverse is equals to A inverse into A is equals to 1. So here we have one is the identity element or a unity element. So for existence of inverse we must have existence of identity. Okay, so if M2 and M3 axioms are there, then R plus dot is called division ring. It is called division ring. Okay, so we have these type of so first type of ring is commutative ring if commutativity holds, ring with unity if unity element is there or identity element is there, division ring if both the existence of identity element and inverse element is there. Now we have the last type of ring is if M1, M2, M3, sorry, M4, M2, M3, all these holds, axioms holds, then what we have is R plus dot is called commutative division ring. It is called commutative division ring. And commutative division ring is also known as field. It is also known as field. So what is a field? If now all these four axioms combined means first associativity, second identity, third inverse, and fourth commutativity. Now all these four properties of multiplication makes R a abelian group with respect to multiplication. So the conclusion, so now what we can say that if R is a abelian group with respect to addition and R is a abelian group with respect to multiplication also, then we say that along with these two distribution laws, then we say that R is a field. Okay, so we have done the definition of R ring, the types, special types of rings, and what is a field.